What's up, everybody? Just wanted to do a quick video here on my first ever 1911 purchase. I never really thought I would own a 1911, nor did I know that I wanted a 1911 until I went to a gun shop about an hour and a half south of me, and I checked out some custom Nighthawk 1911s. And I talked to a gentleman at that shop who was sort of a 1911 expert. So he kind of guided me in the right direction as far as what to get on my first purchase. And, we talked a lot about certain Colts and things like that. But I just wasn't ready at that time. This was probably, 3-4 months ago. Wasn't ready at that time to buy a 1911, to put out that amount of cash for a 1911. Well, then I went to a shop that was about an hour and 15 minutes to the west of me, Top Guns in Terre Haute, Indiana. And I found this. It is the Tizos or Tizos SDS Imports 1911. This is their upgraded model. It's got a hammer forged stainless steel barrel, stainless steel hammer and slide, as you can read through all here. It's got the Novak style sights, which are really cool. It's the 70 series, which until I kind of got this one and looked into it, I didn't even know the difference between a 70 series and an 80 series. Now I know not everything there is to know, but a lot about 1911s. And I just I went into the store. I was going to buy another Glock 19 just to have one. And as I got to looking around, they had the Glock 19 I could have got. But as I was looking around, this was at the end of one of their cases, sort of by itself. Obviously, with the way things are in the world today, their cases aren't packed full of stuff. So this one was there, and I asked them about it, and nobody knew really too much about it. They just knew, the owner, Steve, knew that he had sold a lot of them, and not one of them had come back with issues. He had never shot one, so I took a chance. I was like, okay, don't know anything about this company. Let me take a chance and see what it's all about. So I bought it. It was $439.99 before tax. When I bought it, it looked just like this. It had the black grips. And obviously it's stainless. This is, again, their upgraded model. It's a 5-inch model. It has the skeletonized trigger and the skeletonized hammer. It's got the extended beaver tail. So I didn't realize there was different models that you could get and things like that. This is different than the U.S. Army model that SDS also has one that has like the Parkerized finish. So let's go ahead and open this up. As you can see, set that to the side, I've changed the grips. So, and there's a reason I did that. The black grips I just didn't think looked very good on it. So I kind of wanted just to upgrade it a little bit and make it look better. I did shoot it with the black grips. It shot fine. Obviously, grips aren't going to, change the way a gun shoots, but it sure changes the way it feels in your hand. So I changed the grips, and what I got was these gun grips, Guun, the G10 grips off of Amazon, and I like the blue. I've seen some other models with blue grips. So I thought I would check out the blue on it. Obviously, for $28 or whatever they are, if I needed to change them again, it wasn't going to be that big a deal. I would just change them out. But also what I changed is the screws. The screws were black screws, which, with some of the black, it kind of gave it a nice accent. But I thought the stainless looking screws were pretty cool as well. But all in all, this is a pretty way that it shoots for what I'm going to use it for, which is, you know, just a plinking around gun every now and then. It is chambered in 45. It comes with one of these Mekgar magazines. I bought another Mekgar magazine that I have my defensive ammo loaded in, and then I bought a Wilson Combat 47D magazine, and I'll talk about that. So I bought that magazine and I went to a bowling pin shoot in Terre Haute, and it seemed to run fine there. But last week my brother and I went to shoot because he had never shot a 1911, so he was going to shoot this one, and I had some issues with the last round in this magazine locking the chamber back, or locking the slide back, excuse me. So I need to do a little more research on that and see if in fact it is the magazine. It did not happen with the Mekgar magazine. It only happened with the Wilson Combat 47D. And I thought I read that there was some issues with that, so maybe that was the issues. So anyway, just wanted to do a quick video. No, I didn't see a lot of these on there. When I tried to do some research on this after I bought it, which normally I do the research before, there are all kinds of the Parkerized 1911s, the old military 1911s, on YouTube videos about those, but there's very few on this duty model by SDS or Tizas. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to take it apart here. 1911s are a lot different, obviously, than a Glock or a Smith & Wesson or SIG to take apart. So I'm not going to take it apart and show you how to do that, because it's a process. It was cool. I enjoyed taking it apart and kind of learning that process and learning how to do it. Again, it's a lot different than normal polymer guns, or the normal process of polymer guns. But pretty cool. I did buy myself a holster. I got a 1791 leather holster with the strap over the hammer. Just to have something to carry if I decide to carry this. If I do, it won't be every day. It's a pretty big, heavy gun, which is cool. You know, everybody should own, after buying this one and shooting this one, I firmly believe everybody should own a 1911, or at least shoot a 1911, because once I bought it, I thought it looked cool, good deal. Once I shot it, I realized that, man, they are fun to shoot. There's hardly any recoil with this gun because it's so heavy. It's all stainless. So the 40, you would think a 45, you're going to get a little bit of recoil, but it's not. It's nothing. It's nothing. Now, something I wish that I would have gotten with this, which for $439 I can't expect much, but I wish there was some checkering. There were some checkering up front. I do like the indent underneath the trigger to get a better purchase. So that's pretty cool. I dig the trigger. I dig the skeletonized hammer. It's got the ambi safety. So that's pretty cool as well. Some people feel like you should obviously have one of those if you own a 1911. Others say it doesn't matter. So the Novak type sights are awesome. Really dig those. It's got some checkering here. I don't even know if you call that checkering on the back, which, you know, gives you a nice purchase. But I just wish it had checkering on the front. And I'm sure, there's stuff I could get or things I could do to make that happen. But I'm not going to mess with this gun too much at this point. New grips. Eventually, maybe if I want to tinker around with it, I'll put some Wilson Combat parts in there, maybe. But anyway, if you see one of these guns, again, $439 in the times that we're in right now. We're in the middle of a pandemic. For the prices not to be raised on this specific model because it is so, the upgraded model, so to speak. I thought that was a pretty good deal. So if you find one of these or see one of these, I suggest you pick it up, especially if it's your first 1911. So there's the company, Tizos, or Tizos, 1993. It's imported by SDS out of Knoxville, Tennessee. So there you go. I hope you learned something from this. If you have any questions, let me know. And I may do an update video about this Wilson Combat magazine. I know Wilson Combat is supposed to be the industry standard, but it's just kind of weird that it started happening with this magazine and not the Mech-Gar magazine, which these magazines are half the price. So I think it's the model of this magazine, the 47D. I think that was the issue because they did come out with new models that are better. And I watched a video about that, but I just couldn't remember exactly what they said was wrong with them. So have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, subscribe to my. Hopefully I'll be doing some more videos. I just put out a couple other videos on the Glock 43X MOS. Hopefully I'll be doing videos once every couple weeks. So subscribe to my videos. If you like them, let me know. If you don't, keep that opinion to yourself. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.